prayer we just did is a Hawaiian practice called Ho'oponopono. Ho'o means to bring, and pono means good or righteous. So ho'opono plus pono means to bring double good, double righteousness. And when something happens that is wrong, ho'opono helps to make it right again. It's essentially a forgiveness ritual. When you forgive what is wrong, you release it out of your body, your mind, your heart, your spirit. Forgiveness is releasing something that you don't want. And when you forgive or you release something that you don't want, what you do want is free now to come to you, because there's nothing blocking it from coming to you. So we're going to use the Ho'oponopono ritual to bring to you something that you want. It could be justice, which means you have to remove injustice. It could be health, which means that you have to remove your injuries or pain. It could be money, which means that you have to remove the reasons why people don't want to give it to you. It could be happiness, which means that you have to remove unhappiness. Forgiveness is closing the gap between what you don't want and what you want. Because every time you feel bad about not getting what you want, you push it away from you. And forgiveness is removing those feelings, beliefs, and thoughts that keep pushing it away from you. So let's prepare to practice Ho'oponopono. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to write down in your journal something that you deeply want to manifest. Kind of like one word or one sentence. I know you guys are writing a lot. You're like, okay, so right, you got what you want to manifest, right? Put it in a nutshell. Okay, so second, who or what won't let you have it? So here are some examples. If you want health, it could be your own body. Like your body is growing older. It just won't let you be young again. If you want a job, it could be the hiring manager. If you want a relationship and you're a cisgender woman, it could be the entire male species or all men in general. And if you want money, it could even be the corrupt capitalist system that refuses to acknowledge your talent. Whatever it is, who or what refuses to give you what you want. So write that down in your journal. Okay, so do you have it? Before we move on, I want to make sure everyone's written it down. Yes. Okay. Dr. Rachel Doty, you have? You know who to blame, basically.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So before we begin, I'm going to explain to you how we're going to do this. You are going to imagine whoever, whatever it is that won't give you what you want. And then you're going to repeat these 4 phrases over and over again. You're going to say to them, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. And you may think that you did nothing wrong. I get it. I get it. But you do have negative feelings and thoughts, and that's why you're sorry, because you feel like crap every time you think about it. And you may think, but I'm right. And you are right. You are. But this is about getting what you want. And you can't get what you want with a closed fist. You have to open your hand so that person or that company or humanity or the universe, even your own body, can hand it to you. So you can't be right. You have to be open in order to receive what you want. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about being open or closed to your abundance. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so then you're going to repeat these 4 phrases until you begin to understand the real reasons why you're not getting what you want. Because as soon as you see it, it will heal it. Seeing it is healing it. As soon as you see it, it will heal. So let me give you an example. I want a job. So as soon as I imagine the company that I want to work for, without thinking about it, my mind just zoomed in onto this one person at that company who I felt probably didn't like me. And that person isn't even working at that company anymore. They left like several years ago. But the feelings I have towards them linger whenever I think about this company, because I'm thinking, and as soon as I started my Ho'oponopono and I said, I'm sorry, I judged you. As soon as I said that, all of a sudden I just started being sorry about all this other things. I'm like, oh, it's awful that the people who were less qualified at that company were rewarded and promoted for over 20 years. And I felt really sorry for how unfair that was. Just by admitting I was sorry, it changed. And all of a sudden, a surge of hope came into me. This person held the standards of that company so low for 20 years that now when I walk in, I'm going to look really qualified compared to everyone else. And then I started thanking them for paving the way for me. And then I said, wow, I love you. Thank you for helping me get this job. So that's how Ho'oponopono works. But what about a situation where nothing wrong has been done, you don't have any negative feelings, but you still want to get what you want? Ho'oponopono still works. So I thought about another job at this great company, and then I visualized the hiring committee. Don't even know who they are, just visualize them. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. You have to go through that big pile of resumes. I'm so sorry. It must be so confusing. It must be so hard to choose the right person for this job. Because sometimes someone looks so good on paper, they have all the right qualifications, it still doesn't work out. And you must be so worried about making the same mistake. Please forgive me for not having all the qualifications you want. And that's probably why I'm perfect for this position, because I have everything you didn't list on the job description, which is everything you didn't realize that that's what you really need. I love you, and I'm here to help you get through this process of choosing the best candidate for the job.